Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did this smoky purple glam eye makeup tutorial. I used the palette Revolution Tammi X Tropical, no, only Tammi X Revolution palette. The shades are really beautiful. I thought of doing this makeup look because in most of my tutorials I use colors from different makeup palettes. So I thought, why not use a single palette for doing my eyes today? So that's why I thought of doing this look. If you're interested in knowing how I did it, then please keep on watching the entire video. And without any further ado, let's get started. Before that, I would request you all, if you really like me and like my makeup, then please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon to never miss a video from my channel. This will mean everything to me. And yeah, let's get started. Hi guys, so first I would be starting with my eyes because I expect a bit of fallout. So first I'm going to do is put a scotch tape for better precision. So for priming, I'm using the Pac Kohl concealer in the shade Stark Nude. And for blending it, I'll be using the Stamp Beauty Blender. To set my concealer, I'll be using this shade from the Makeup Revolution Tammi X Revolution palette. And for that, I'll be using this fluffy blending brush. Now for the crease, I'll be using this pink color. Okay, and for the brush, I'll be using the same fluffy blender brush, and I'll be going with very light hand on the crease. Next, I'll be taking this tapered blending brush, and I'll be using this shade and defining my crease. I'll be once again using the transition shade and going above it. Next, I'll be using our main color of the day, that is this purple shade, and using the same blending brush, I'll be packing it in the outer corner of our lid and dragging a bit towards the middle. Now if you want, you can keep it like this, but I'll be taking this shade, a bit of it, a tiny bit of it, and trying to smoke out a bit of the inner corner. I want more definition to the purple color, so I'll be using this flat shader brush and taking this color again and pack it on the lid. Today, the glitter shade that I'll be using is this gold glitter shade, and I'll be using a flat brush to pack the color. I'll be taking the small blending brush again and blend it slightly with the color of the base color of the eyeshadow. I'm not happy with the intensity. I'll go a bit more. For lining my lashes, I'll be using the Lakme Absolute Shine Line eyeliner. So my this eye is almost done. I'll be doing my this eye as well and coming back in a short time. For preparing my face, I'll be using this Argan and Rose Day Cream by Neemli Naturals. For primer, I'll be using this Pac Kohl primer. And I'll be concentrating it more on the places where I have pores. It gives such a smooth finish. You can easily see the blurring effect. For the foundation, I'll be using this Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F9. It's a bit lighter for my skin tone, but okay, fine. It's okay for me right now. And I'll be using the same damp beauty blender to blend it all over my face. I'm using the same beauty blender to blend it on my neck. If you want, you can use a Pac Kohl brush. It becomes all the more easier. I really like the coverage of this foundation. Although it's a bit lighter for my skin tone, but the coverage is awesome. It's beautiful. For concealing, I'll be using the same Pac Kohl concealer in the shades Dark Nude, and I'll be going slightly on the areas that I have maximum pigmentation. Also on the forehead for brightening up that area, and on the nose for contouring. I don't really like going overboard with the concealer because my skin is very dry, and concealer, any kind of concealer, tends to crease a lot on my skin. For setting my face, I'll be using the Sugar Translucent Powder. After the concealer is set, I am removing the concealer with the help of a powder brush. Next, I'll be doing the lower lashes, and I'll be taking this small blending brush, and I'll be going initially with this pink shade on the lower lash line. Next, I'll be using this purple shade. For highlighting my inner corners, I'll be using the same gold glitter shade and using a pencil brush. Next, I'm gonna use a gold liner for lining my lower lash line. Gold that I'm using is from Pac. Next, I'll be doing my brows. For my brows, I'll be using this flat brow brush, and I'll be taking this shade. For contouring my face, I'll be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Sinkissed Bronze. I'll be using that same fluffy blender brush to contour my nose. For blush, I'll be using the Sugar blusher in the shade Mauve. And for highlighting, I'll be using this Miss Clear Bronze and Highlight palette, and I'll be using this shade. To blend the highlighter, I'll be using this brush. I'll be using this pencil brush and this highlighter to highlight my brow bone. For lipstick, I'll be going with two lipsticks. These are the Lakme Absolute Matte Revolution. First, I'll be going with the shade Vintage Rust, and I'll be going very lightly on my lips. Next, I'll be taking this shade. The shade is Insane Pink. In order to set my makeup, I'm going to give myself a good shower of the setting spray, and for the setting spray, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photofocus Rose 3-in-1 Base Setting Spray. The look still looks incomplete because I forgot something, and that is very important. Now you might be wondering, and some of you might be knowing what is it, that I did not put mascara on my lashes. That can bring a world of change into this look. So first I'm going to curl my lashes. And for mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Lash False Lash Superstar. Now you can very well see how it looks entirely different. This mascara and false lashes can bring a whole lot of difference into the entire look, to whatever kind of eye makeup or face makeup you do. I do not use eyelashes right now. I'm not using them because I've run out my lash glue, and because of the lockdown I'm not able to order it. As soon as I get the lash glue, I'll be using the false lashes as well. And this is the final look.